My name is Emily Blake, and I never imagined that one night, one party could flip my entire world upside down. I trusted my husband, Ethan, more than anyone, but trust can break in seconds, and mine shattered before I even understood what was happening. It all started on a Thursday evening. Ethan came home excited about a company celebration. He said, "Come with me, Emily. You'll love it." I wasn't sure, but his warm smile made me say yes. I had no idea this party would change everything. The venue was luxurious gold chandeliers, soft lights, jazz music. Ethan held my hand tightly, guiding me through the crowd. People were friendly, welcoming. For a moment, I relaxed until I saw her. Vanessa, tall, confident, stunning in a red dress. Ethan's ex, the woman he once loved deeply. My heart clenched when she walked in. Ethan smiled too brightly, hugged her too tightly, and everything inside me twisted. As the evening continued, something felt wrong. Ethan and Vanessa laughed a little too much, stood a little too close, whispered to each other. These weren't friendly gestures. My heart kept telling me something was off. Near the dessert table, I turned my head and my world collapsed. Ethan leaned in and kissed Vanessa. Not a peck, not a friendly gesture. A real, intentional kiss. Right there, in front of everyone, in front of me. My breath froze. My fingers went numb. People around them stared, whispered. I felt humiliated, shattered, betrayed. I walked out before tears drowned me completely. I escaped to a balcony, gripping the railing. The cold air hit my face as tears streamed down. How could he do this? How could the man I loved with everything kiss someone else, and not just anyone, her? Ethan ran after me, breathless. Amilly, please listen. It's not what you think. I whispered. Really? Because it looked exactly like a kiss. He blamed the moment, the alcohol, but my heart refused to believe him. He said, "She leaned in first." I reacted stupidly, but I snapped. A mistake is dropping a glass, not kissing your ex. His eyes filled with fear. Mine were filled with fire. We left separately. I took a taxi. He followed behind. At home, I locked myself in the bedroom and cried until my body gave up. No apology could fix what I had seen. I woke with swollen eyes. Ethan sat across from me at breakfast, silent, shattered. "Please, Emily, let me explain." But I had no strength. "I need space," I whispered. And space is all we had. I met my best friend Lily. When I told her what happened, she held my hand and said, "You deserve loyalty. Take time. If he loves you, he'll fight for you." Her words comforted me and scared me. That evening, I sat with Ethan. He admitted everything. Old memories came back, not feelings. I reacted without thinking. "I'm sorry. I love you, Emily. I choose you." His honesty hurt, almost as much as the kiss. The next day, I replayed our entire relationship in my mind. Our first date, our first apartment, our late-night conversations. 4 years of love doesn't disappear overnight, but betrayal leaves scars. I hated that the kiss existed. I hated that it was now part of our story. But what hurt the most was that part of me still loved him. A few days later, I made a decision. If we're going to survive this, we need therapy. We need honesty. We need work. Ethan nodded instantly. "I'll do anything." Therapy was painful. I cried. Ethan apologized again and again. We explored why he froze when Vanessa leaned in, why boundaries broke, why consequences didn't exist in that moment. I learned something important. Ethan didn't kiss her out of love. He kissed her out of panic, out of weakness, out of emotional immaturity. It wasn't romantic betrayal, but it was still betrayal. Weeks passed. Ethan changed. He cut all ties with Vanessa. He switched apartments. He planned dates, wrote notes, cooked dinner. His effort felt real. His remorse felt deep. Slowly, my heart softened, not because I forgot, but because I saw him trying harder than ever before. Forgiveness doesn't erase pain, but it makes breathing easier. Months passed. One evening, we sat together on the balcony, the same place I cried that awful night. The sunset felt different now, warmer. Ethan held my hand and whispered, "Thank you for giving me another chance." His voice trembled, and for the first time, I felt peace instead of pain. I said softly, "I didn't stay because it was easy. I stayed because love isn't perfection. It's choosing each other, even through the broken parts." We weren't perfect, we still had wounds, but we were rebuilding slowly, honestly, and for the first time in a long time, I felt safe in his arms again. That night at the party could have destroyed our marriage forever. Instead, it forced us to confront everything we had ignored. It became a turning point, a painful but powerful one. I learned that betrayal hurts deeply, but healing is possible. Trust can be rebuilt piece by piece, day by day, if both people are willing to fight for it. I found strength I didn't know I had. I survived heartbreak, fear, anger, doubt, and came out stronger. Strong enough to decide for myself what love meant. Ethan and I now choose each other consciously every day, not because we're perfect, but because we grew from our mistakes instead of running from them. I will never forget that kiss. I will never forget the pain, but I also won't forget the healing, the rebuilding, the strength we found. My name is Emily Blake, and this is the story of how one heartbreaking night almost broke our marriage, but ended up reshaping our love.